Greetings everyone, I am Ramsha Annam along with my friends Anupam and Kushagra. We are representing Skill Radar, and in this video, I'll walk you down through the review 2 of this project. So, compared to phase 1, there are major upgrades. First, user no longer need to manually enter skills. They can just directly upload their resume. Second, we have built GitHub integration to automatically infer skills. Third, we have built NLP techniques for smarter skill integration. And instead of just missing matching, the system now classifies skills into strong, moderate, and missing levels, which makes the analysis much more meaningful. This system now follows a proper laid architecture. The front end handles user interaction like login and file upload. The backend, which is built using Flask, manages routing, authentication, and processing. Then we have a dedicated processing layer that handles all the analysis logic. And finally, a SQL based database which stores user data and reports. Let's walk down through how the system actually works. First, the user uploads a resume and selects a job and optionally enters a GitHub profile. Then the system extracts text and the resume passing is done using libraries. After that, the text is cleaned and pre-processed. Things like lowercasing, removal of stop words, and tokenization is done. Next comes extraction. The system uses keyword matching and engram techniques to identify skills from the text, which is compared to the first phase. It was done by using set theory, but now it is based on NER. If a GitHub profile is provided, it analyzes the repositories to infer additional skills based on languages and topics. Finally, all data is combined to form a complete user profile. Once we have the user skill set, we compare it with job requirements. Then comes the key improvement: three-tier classification. Skills are classified as strong, moderate, or missing. This gives much more realistic view of the user capabilities instead of just binary result. The system also calculates an overall score and stores the result. The system uses a combination of techniques. For resume passing, we use tokenization, stop word removal, and gram matching. For GitHub, we use API based data extraction and frequency analysis. And for comparison, we use set based logic combined with scoring. So it's hybrid system combining deterministic logic with NLP. Unlike phase 1, the system now has persistent storage as we use SQLite to store user accounts, analysis report, and teacher feedback. This allows tracking progress over time and enables evaluation features. For student side, the workflow is very simple. They register and upload their resume, optionally add GitHub, select a role, and get a detailed skill report. They can also view past their reports, which helps them tracking improvement. They can also apply for any project they're interested in under a faculty. On the other hand, the teacher module is quite simple. They have students report, they can evaluate their skills and provide feedback. They can make the system useful for not just individual but also for academic evaluation. They can also put up a project which they want to work on, under which the students can apply and they can approve or reject the project if they want to. So, to conclude, this version of Skill Gap Radar transforms the project into a complete intelligence system. It automatically extracts skills, integrates multiple data sources, and provides structured and meaningful insights, which is scalable, user centric, and also ready for real world use. Thank you for joining with us.
Hey everyone, in phase 2 of our skill radar, it has been evolved into a fully intelligent AI-driven system that delivers semantic analysis, precise skill gap detection, and personalized learning roadmaps. So we'll have a quick walkthrough first through our website. So as we can see, this is the landing page of our website, and here if we log in as a student, so first we'll sign in as a student so we can see how the student's dashboard look like. Here I can upload my GitHub ID. For example, this is my GitHub ID, and then I can upload my resume. This is my resume, and then if the role I want to become is the front end engineer, then I'll press execute analysis to predict whether I am fit for this role or not. And the pipeline has two main engines, the resume analysis engine and the GitHub analysis engine, that evaluates practical experience and assigns confidence. So here we can see the result has come. My compatibility score is 75% as my resume and GitHub states HTML, CSS, and these other many skills. And these are my gaps identified: Tailwind, Next.js, Vue, and Figma. These are not there in my resume. Basically, I have to work on these. And for the overview, we can see here that my best fit role is front-end engineer and in this web developer, and then there is full stack developer. But the most preferred one will be the front-end engineer. And for example, like I need to know where is my path. So I have to learn core concepts of Tailwind. This is the most critical like phase that I have to learn. Then medium phases include learn and practice Next.js, learn and practice Vue. So there's a basic roadmap for me to like enhance my scores in that graph. And then other things like include projects. Here are no available projects right now for me. My projects, basically I have not started any project right now. And discovery is basically I can see other students who are working on a current active project. And for example, if I want to become some another role engineer, example backend developer, I'll again execute analysis and it will show 28% because my backend is very poor. As you can see, gap identified so many, only two verified skill stack, Python and Git. So my path will be also modified in that way. My gaps identified are so many. Learn core concepts of SQL, learn core concepts of REST APIs. And then in overview, you can also see that according to that, my better roles are software engineer, ML engineer, and scientist. Software engineer has been given more percentage because based on my specific role, software engineer will be more preferred role. Now coming to teachers dashboard, we can see how teachers can see our projects and all. So here we can like a teacher if wants to start a new project with like among students, so he can initiate a project node and then he can say what he wants to start and then target skill matrix tells what he wants from the students, and then confirm deployment will deploy the project, and then that will be uh, like visible to students dashboard. And here admissions mean basically which student has applied for the teacher's current project, and monitoring involves that if a students group want to approach us like a faculty in order to get a mentorship from them, so a teacher can also help them in mentoring. So this is basically cohort monitoring. Now moving on to our like another small but unique enhancement, we have also added some feature like chatbot which will help us to know what should I learn next. So it will tell me based on your current skill gaps, I recommend using Docker and REST APIs next. Docker, you have a specific task and a Docker file. So basically, this will help me to enhance my, skill gaps for my current role. Overall, Skill Radar is an intelligent learning companion that combines semantic understanding, real-world validation, and adaptive planning to guide you effectively on your skill development journey. Thank you.